All right, welcome everyone to the Beyond the Buzzer podcast.
Good to be here.
Today we're looking at some material from a game at the Nunawading Specters tournament.
Yep, played over at the Nunawading Basketball Center.
This was the U18 Girls Grand Final, June 9th, 2025. Central District's Lions versus the Diamond Valley Eagles.
And the Lions took that one 39-33 in the end.
Yeah, close one. And look, just before we jump in, we'll do our best with the names, but apologies if we get any pronunciations slightly wrong.
Absolutely. Okay, so diving in, the first half, based on this, it was really tight.
Really tight. Like, neither team could really, find any separation.
Yeah, the source says they both struggled offensively early on. Lots of stops.
And fouls. Trading fouls, too.
Definitely. And for Central Districts, it sounds like Stella was, pretty vital early.
Yeah, drawing fouls, getting to the line, converting those free throws. Seems like she kept them afloat.
Meanwhile, for Diamond Valley, you had Hanan-Datson hitting a three early.
Right, gave him a little edge.
And Joanna Hoare was making some tough drives, too. Getting inside.
So Diamond Valley kind of nosed ahead there, midway through the first.
Yeah, but, foul trouble started becoming a thing for them.
Yeah. Specifically, Millrock and Hoare picked up fouls.
That's what it looks like. And, when your key players get into foul trouble, that can really shift momentum.
And Central, they capitalized.
Seems so. Kept attacking, drawing contact, getting to the line themselves.
Turning those Eagles fouls into points. Smart.
And Grace Dittmar stepped up, too, alongside Reed. Scoring inside, drawing contact.
So they were really working that free throw advantage.
Looks like it. So by halftime, the score was still close, but you could tell it was shaping up to be a real nail-biter.
Okay, second half then. Diamond Valley comes out with some energy.
Yeah, definitely. Taya Hanan-Datson, she hit two pretty big threes. Clutch shooting there.
Kept them ahead. And Chloe McKelson added some points too.
Yep, a jumper and a free throw. So midway through the second, the Eagles were still in front.
But then Stella Reed happened.
Yeah, the source basically says she just took over late for the Lions.
10 points in the final minutes. Wow.
And how she did it. 6 straight free throws. That shows some serious composure.
Under pressure, yeah. And a mid-range shot with under a minute left.
Exactly. That composure down the stretch, that seems to be what really stood out as the difference maker.
But it wasn't just her, right? Others chipped in.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Aja Akek had a couple of big baskets in traffic, real tough finishes.
Okay.
And Grace Dittmar, again, bringing intensity on D, drawing contact, kept the pressure on.
So Diamond Valley couldn't just load up entirely on Reed.
Right. And then late in the game, Diamond Valley's offense just sort of, it stalled out.
Couldn't get good looks, settling for tough shots.
Yeah, struggling to get inside, settling for contested threes, maybe.
And turnovers. Missed rotations on D.
Those kinds of mistakes late in a close game, they just opened the door.
And Central Districts walked right through it.
Pretty much sealed the win there.
So let's quickly touch on those key players again. For the Lions, obviously Stella Reed. Points, drawing fouls, free throws. Huge impact.
Massive. And Dittmar and Akek providing that interior presence, both scoring and defensively too.
And for the Eagles, Hanan-Datson's threes were crucial.
Big shots when they needed them. And Jamie Donaldson, strong first half, providing that leadership.
Okay, so what worked, what didn't? For the Lions, trusting Reed, staying aggressive, getting that free throw edge.
And closing strong, smart shots late, that seemed key.
But they did start a bit flat. Maybe shaky perimeter D early, allowed some open looks.
Seems like it. And for the Eagles, they moved the ball well sometimes. Hanan-Datson's shooting was a lifeline.
Good early defensive intensity, too.
Yeah, but the foul trouble really hurt their momentum,
And the shot selection late just wasn't there. Needed more composure in those final few minutes.
Exactly. When Central Districts really put their foot down.
So it really boiled down to execution under pressure.
Yeah. Lions kept their cool, made the smart plays, hit their free throws.
Well, the Eagles, they showed flashes, definitely. But those fouls, the missed shots late, the turnovers.
Cost them in the end. It's tough.
Well, thanks, everyone, for listening to the Beyond the Buzzer podcast.
Yeah, thanks for tuning in. Leaves you with a question, though. If you're Diamond Valley, how do you stop Stella Reed in those final minutes? Do you double team her, switch defenders, or maybe just dare someone else on the Lions to beat you?